Hello friends, welcome back to I was gonna say drowned playthrough. I'll level with you. I could have just edited it out, but I was going autopilot mode and was about to say drowned. This is death mode. Drowned is a different thing, and we'll be talking about it a little bit today, because today I'm going to be taking a bit of a different approach than I have for all of the other episodes. I think I did something similar during the Wall of Flesh, but I kind of want to just give this a shot and see how you guys like it. I'm going to be spending a lot less time on this episode focusing on what I'm doing in the game, and a lot more time to just discuss some stuff that's going on my end, that's going on the channel, that's going on for playthroughs on the Twitch stream, because when I was getting ready to record for today and doing some stuff off screen, there was a lot that why is this not working? There was a lot that I had on my mind as far as like things that I could begin to discuss during the episode. But there was not a lot that I really had to do for the episode in mind besides just, you know, getting a hard mode weapon and then starting to fight bosses, right? And I can't really discuss stuff while fighting bosses effectively, so I'm going to take this opportunity to be a little bit more relaxed. I've gotten most of the hard mode ores taken care of in that I have a mithril pickaxe and just need titanium stuff now. So I'm just going to take some time during this episode to talk with you guys. Go ahead and search around for a bunch of ore and just take it easy, spend some time discussing stuff related to me, relating to the channel and everything, whatever. So let me know in the comments, preferably once you've watched it, how you feel about this format, I guess you could call it. If you don't dig it, I can absolutely just move on from it and try and keep things a little bit more short and sweet as far as discussion and focus on the game a bit more. Obviously, I'm not going to do this every time, for the record. I'm just going to sprinkle it in where I feel it's appropriate and meaningful. But yeah, anyway, let me try and figure out why this unlimited Spelunker potion isn't working. Oh, that's right, you have to toggle it in the settings. I always forget that that's a thing, and it's kind of weird. I don't know why you wouldn't want it, really, but, you know, whatever. Anyway, stuff to talk about. I think we can start off with the Drowned playthrough, since I accidentally mentioned it earlier. Drowned playthrough, ridiculously well received, fun fact. I think the first VOD started hitting people's recommended page for some reason, because it's at, like, 20,000 views or something ridiculous. Not that I'm too worried about that. I just find it interesting because that's really unexpected to me, right? Because it's a raw VOD from Twitch, so I didn't expect that could ever hit people's recommended pages, but it seems like it has. Anyway, I'm getting very sidetracked. The announcement regarding the Drowned playthrough is that we've pretty much officially caught up to where I am on the Twitch stream here on YouTube. The most recent upload was recorded on Wednesday. So that means the upload came up the same day that I was playing on stream. So technically we've caught up already, but I'm going to be playing more Drowned on Twitch today at 2 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. Which means that, once again, YouTube will be behind. But we're getting to that point where the streams won't be far ahead of the YouTube playthrough anymore. So as long as you've always watched the YouTube playthrough and you see me streaming Drowned VODs, then you're pretty much caught up and there's no gap in between. So with that means that the current schedule of Monday, Wednesday, Friday for Drowned VODs, which I vaguely kept together, that's gonna have to go because I don't have the VODs anymore because I'm out of VODs. I'm out of content. It's been a month and I've run out of content on my YouTube channel, so that'll just be uploaded as it comes out. Like, once I do a Drowned stream, rather, I'll upload the VOD on the next Monday, Wednesday, or Friday. So, as an example, since I'm going to be streaming today, that means that the next Drowned VOD will come out on Friday, which is tomorrow. But then after that, on Monday, if I haven't played Drowned recently enough, there might not be an upload, right? Because I need to have the VOD to upload it, right? So that shouldn't be too bad, I hope. Obviously, I can only do so much, right? I can't upload content I don't have. So just keep an eye out for that if you're ever wondering what's happening with the drowned VODs. That's what's going on. Ideally, it won't be that drastic of a change, because now that I've finished the Twitch Deathmode playthrough, I'll be having a lot more time to focus on the drowned one itself, because there's no other playthrough to toss up between it. So that's basically the state of drowned right now. Thank you guys for sticking around and watching it. I'm really glad you guys seem to like the idea as much as I do. It's been going pretty well. Everything is a wall in that playthrough, which can be a little bit grating at points. But overall, just every time I surmount a new wall, right? And every time I kill a new boss that I've been struggling with, or reach a new milestone, it's like, wow, this is still working. Oh my god, you know? From that, I generally have been enjoying the drowned playthrough. You might hear me scream and cry and kick my legs in the air every now and then, but overall it's been really interesting, at least to me, and a really fun experience. And it seems like I'm not alone in that opinion, but you know, that's up to you really. Anyway, that's all there is for drowned. As far as some other stuff relating to the YouTube channel, I spent a lot of time today on the channel, and hopefully it's reflected in how it looks now. When you look at the channel, there's now like a featured video, because I realized that like every channel ever has a featured video except me. So the sub 3 Supreme Calamitous speedrun is featured now. That's cool. All of the playlists that I have descriptions, are updated with all the videos. We have a drowned playlist, a Deathmode series playlist. Hey, that's the one we're doing right now. And we have a Twitch highlights playlist, all currently updated. And I spent about an hour and a half to 2 hours today including end cards in my videos so that it's a little bit easier to navigate between stuff, right? So I've in the drowned playthroughs, for example, in the end cards I include my channel, the next episode of the playthrough, and then just the playlist itself in case you just want to watch through the playlist, because that would generally be the easiest way to do it. And I've done the same for the drowned playthrough, and Twitch highlights I just sort of mix it up. So hopefully all those changes are cool and will help you guys out. Maybe it'll help me out. I'm not too worried about that really. As much as I want my YouTube channel to be successful, at the moment I'm just more interested in making sure I'm doing it adequately for the people who are already watching, and then I can start worrying about numbers and statistics and what have you, which, you know, is a down the line thing. That's the drowned playthrough. That's the channel update stuff. As I mentioned before, we finished the Deathmode playthrough on Twitch, which means that I'm going to be focusing a lot more on drowned, but I also am starting to get a little bit more serious about the possibility of revengeance speedruns. So if that's something you're interested in, which I assume a large proportion of you are, just stay tuned. It might be on the horizons. Along with that, we also have the Speedrun Discord, which I've mentioned, I believe, last episode, the episode before that. I kind of forget what happens in each episode. I have officially opened up mod applications for that server in my Discord, so if you are interested, you can feel free to apply. This is a thing that you're allowed to do. I'm currently planning on accepting 2 to 4 people who apply there, depending upon how suitable everyone who applies is, right? Because as much as I would love to give everybody mod and be very friendly and welcoming, I really would like to make sure that the people who can like answer the most questions, understand the most about like the speedruns and the game and everything, and just the people who have the most capacity to improve the experience in the server, you know. That's what I'm looking for. So feel free to check that out. It's in my Discord server if you would like to apply, because you need to have a Discord if you want to moderate a Discord server. It's an interesting requirement, I know. Once that goes public, I will begin working on some other stuff as well, like the guides I mentioned. I'll hopefully be able to get set up relatively soon. There is an existing guide that I've created for Supreme Calamitous runs. It's just outdated at this point. Wow, that was really unfortunate. Because the percent guns, the limited ammo guns, whatever you want to call them, Bazooka, Magnum, Hydra, they've all been nerfed into the floor. So I do need to redo that route at some point. And along with that, there's a lot of other information. Generally, it'll just be a really helpful place to be if you have any like confusion around the speedruns. Because, for example, I have a quote-unquote new runners look here page, which I've basically just spent time clogging up with information that new speedrunners might want to know. Like, for example, I have a video describing and explaining how every single glitch that we use in the run works. I have the outdated Supreme Calamitous guide. I'm going to include a link to things like Live Split for people who don't know about that program, which is used to time speedruns. And just all that good noise. Nice. Unreal. So hopefully that will be good and cool and useful for the people who are interested. And hopefully it can go public soon. I will ideally have it public not by April, but before the middle of April it should be opened. If not, that just means that I'm having some difficulties with it. And just need to spend a little bit more time before it's opening up. I'm not giving up on it. If you're ever worried if it's just dead, it's never going to be dead. I assure you that much. I just want to make sure that everything is as good as it can be by the time it's open, and then we can develop from that. Additionally, related to the stream, continuing our wonderful discussion hour, it is currently March 28th, which means that it has been 3 to 4 weeks since my partnership application was rejected by Twitch. Holy moly, how did all those arrows hit me? They just hit me on the way down, what the heck? Wait, no, there was probably another archer, wasn't there? Anyway, whatever. Anyway, it's fine, it's fine. So I can technically reapply for partner today, right now, immediately, if I wanted to, right here in the video. I'm not going to. I've decided that I would like to wait the longest time before I reapply, just so that I have the most like statistics and streams and whatever they want to see from me available by the time that I apply, so that I have the best chances. So once again, if you want to help me out in that regard, feel free to just show up to the streams, and that is all you need to do. That is a hugely supportive thing to do. Without people being there, then I would be square, and I don't want to be a square. I want to be a cycle. Also, relating to the stream, while we are still on that topic, in the near future, I will be setting up the April donation goal, because I've been trying to keep up with some donation goals on stream, just to act as like... I don't... oftentimes they're described as incentives for donating. I don't really... That's not why I have donation bars, right? The reason I like to have them around is more so as a means of, if people decide to support me, I can use it as like an excuse where it's like, okay, this much has happened this month, clearly I need to do something in return, so here is this. Like in, I think it was February, it was just a 12-hour stream, which I ended up doing and was super fun and neat. For April, though, I'm going to leak the donation goal here on YouTube, because it's about to be April anyway, so I might as well. The next donation goal that I'm going to be doing is for a Supreme Calamitous Deathmode no-hit. I'm sure you guys have seen the video, or at least seen it in your feed, that I almost no-hit Supreme Calamitous on Deathmode with a melee build the other day, which was kind of nuts and out of the blue. And I've done a little bit of practicing off-screen to make sure it's possible, and I absolutely can do it. But generally, I would want that to be an on-stream experience anyway, so I've just implemented that as the goal, because I can't think of anything else interesting to do, and I want to keep those as interesting as possible. So there is that. If you are a huge no-hit fan, then the Hectic no-hit might be on the way. Who knows? I've also been considering just doing straight-up no-hits altogether overall, but I'm really not sure about that. The reason I'm so cool with the whole Supreme Calamitous Deathmode no-hit is because I love that fight. It is super fun. It is unreasonably fun. So, you know, just repeating it over and over again and just trying desperately to defeat it without getting hit at all is not a miserable idea to me. And therefore, I have started to gain some interest in attempting the no-hit. Other bosses like Skeletron Prime, which exist and are not fun at all to no-hit in any capacity ever, I'm not so sure about. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. This is horrifying! Duh! Anyway, like I said, there are other bosses that I have like zero interest in no-hitting really, which is why I haven't really considered doing a full game bosses, all of them no-hit. It just generally doesn't seem that fun to me. Maybe someday I'll have a change of heart, but for the time being, I'm pretty meh on it, to be sure. As far as the discussion goes around the stream and the speedruns and whatever, I think that's just about everything that I have to say. Obviously, there's a lot going on right now, and I think that's a pretty good thing. I'm very glad that I've been able to keep up with this to what I would say is the best of my ability. I haven't been perfect, I'll admit it. Particularly here on YouTube, I think I'm definitely slipping here and there because it's a new thing. I'm starting to get used to it though. That's generally the uplifting part about it all, is that I was worried that I wasn't really going to get used to any of the YouTube stuff or anything like that, but especially since I've, you know, updated the sort of visuals and user stuff like end cards on my channel, I feel like I've really started to get a grip on the whole YouTube thing. I'm not by any means like a hardcore YouTuber or anywhere near a famous one, but like, you know, I think I have kind of figured out what I want to do with the channel as far as things go, which is to include playthroughs and stuff for people who are here for me and Calamity mod and stuff like that, whatever, drowned VODs for the people who are interested in that playthrough. And then also I would like to start implementing more highlights, because the Jared video, that was very experimental for me. I was really nervous when I uploaded the video, and I was just like, you know, I theoretically have an audience of a bunch of hardcore speedrunners, and here I am trying to advertise a cute worm as something that they should watch. So my initial thing when I was uploading it was just like, people are gonna hate this, aren't they? They're gonna be like, what is this in my feed? But it was exactly the opposite. People loved the Jared video, so it was really cool to see everyone enjoying it so much. Oh, I need to get sea prisms anyway. This is convenient as heck. So yeah, thank you, thank you for supporting that. I really appreciate it. I was super worried about that one, but I don't really think it could have gone any better than it did. And so I want to do more stuff like that, more fun stuff where I just goof around and befriend an impossibly powerful worm in Terraria, as I titled the video. Maybe I should, like, kill the thing that's trying to murder me. Oh, I move so slow in the water. Where's my drowned playthrough? Ugh. Speaking of which, feel free to let me know any stuff you would like to see for the playthrough, any weapons, any whatever, any stuff from good old Sunken Sea here. I'm very much open to ideas because I don't know that many items, so if there's one that you know that you're like, this is a really cool one, then heck yeah, I'm all for it. I do feel like the music's a little bit loud here though, maybe I'm insane. Oh god, a giant clam. Do we go for it? I think we go for it. What could possibly go wrong? I have like no gear. Oh, okay. Oh, it's fine. All planned. Oh, that's 150. Okay, I'll just take my dodge. That's 244. I didn't even think I was gonna get hit there. Ah! The dash is like too fast for those. I need to not dash if I ever fight him again. Oh my gosh. Anyway. I got kind of derailed there, so, you know, thank you for the support on the Jared video. I definitely want to do more highlights like that, I think. Doing stuff like that, especially with, like, the editing I did. I actually went ahead and bothered to edit something a little bit more. I gave Jared dialogue, because of course I did. So I think stuff like that is generally how I want to approach the non-playthrough-y side of the YouTube channel, if that makes any sense in any capacity. Of course, feel free to give me suggestions on what to put on here as well. Like, maybe there's something that I'm not thinking of that I could be putting up as well. Generally, just keep in mind, if you are going to give me suggestions about that I am not good at editing. The Jared video is like my capacity for editing. Anything more than that, and I probably won't be able to do it. So perhaps we can find some fun stuff to upload that I haven't considered yet. Okay, finally, some uncorrupted ice biome. I'm trying to get Essence of Eliam, and I'm sure you all know exactly why I'm doing that. Please don't! Woo! No! You just dropped me onto the spider! Oh! I thought I was still hooked, but I'm not. Ah! Ooh, what's that? Oh, is this... Oh, this is Sea Prism. These were just shards. Oh, I'm glad I paid attention to that. Sea Prisms are a part of what's required for the Prismalean, which is what was recommended to me because, of course, it was. It's a better Crystalline. I mean, how is it not going to get recommended? I know everyone else has used it, ever, that's currently playing Calamity, because I know there's a fair few people playing Calamity right now. So for those of you who are spending time watching me, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I do want to try out the Prismalean. I just want to try out the whole line of the Crystalline stuff, because I think the Crystalline is a cool weapon, and I want to see how they approach the whole crafting tree for it. And I apologize if that overlaps with what other people do. I do want to spend time doing as much unique stuff as I can, but I also just would like to experience these weapons for myself pretty badly. How did this happen? I don't think this is, I don't think this is how it's supposed to work, game. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but that is not how things land on the planet. Alright, let's not focus on this right now. This is a little bit too annoying to deal with. Pay no attention to the titanium that I just completely skipped over, by the way. Here we go. Excellent. Okay. So we just need... how much Essence of Eliam? Prismalean. We're gonna need 5 Essence of Eliam, which is not bad at all. Not at all. This guy can give some, and he did. What a nice dude. So there we go, that's 1. I generally want to bail on this whole marble situation here, because it's a marble biome, and does anybody really like the marble biome? I know builders probably do, but that's about it. Oh god, we're surrounded on all sides by marble! Clearly I shouldn't have badmouthed the marble biome. I'm spooked. These guys all hit pretty hard. I don't want to jump in there with my health total right now. Oh, 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 you can't just do that to me. Okay, let's try and get the turtles, like, in the air. They're both, like, 1 hit away from death. Oh, that was sick. No! No, I don't even get the Essence of Eliam. Ah, this is so bad. Oh, no. Why are there so many stun effects in Terraria, and why am I finding all of them? Alright, we have a bunch of titanium on us. How much exactly can we turn into bars? Because if we can make titanium armor, that would be radical. Like, very, very radical. We got 54, we need 20 plus 26, so that's 46 plus 13, so we need 59. Oh, we're so close. Okay, well, that's not too bad. That just means we need, was it 5 more bars? Because it's 59. Yeah, we just need 5 more bars, which means we need 25 more ore. That's not that bad. Okay, we can do that. In fact, we can do it right here. Isn't it great when things just work out? Now, if only they did when I got murdered in the ice biome. All right, so since we don't have a throwing set for the titanium armor, I'm just gonna go ahead and go with the melee set because it gives me the most defense. And generally, if I'm not gonna get the damage bonuses, might as well get the defense bonuses, right? Then after that, if we want the pickaxe, we just need a lot more. A lot more is what we need. But now we have titanium armor. We're way more survivable than we were like a couple of seconds ago. I'm generally a happy individual as a result of that. I think at this point, we're just gonna go ahead and get enough Essence of Eliam for the Prismalean. Go ahead and get the stuff together for the Cryogen fight and take down Cryogen, and then that'll be the end of the episode. I think it's gonna be a little bit longer since I've been discussing so much, but we'll see. I never seem to be able to guess correctly, ever. Oh, there's just some Essence of Eliam sitting there. I'm the luckiest. All right, cool. And I apparently died here? Was this the... Yeah, this was that. Okay. And hey, wait. Right over here is where I died before again. So we can just totally get all the stuff back. Oh man, this all worked out very nicely in the end. Oh god, unless I die. Okay, here comes the everything. Ah! Okay, the turtle jumped. Now I can bail. And focus him. And get hit by a bat. Ah. Okay. I've got 34 health. Everything's fine. Alright, so we have enough Essence of Eliam for the Prismalean itself. But we do still need more for the, got a name? The Cryo Key, which is what we use to summon Cryogen. I don't want to be here. I really want to leave because the Medusa's going to spawn and kill me. Hot plates work too for the whole spawning and killing me thing. Okay, quickly. Oh, yoink. Okay. And then let's just go home real fast. So, bam, 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 bam. And now we can make a Prismalean. Woo! I'm excited. I'm very excited about this actually. So I've kind of seen it used, but I haven't like experienced it myself at all, and I've only seen it like against bosses, so I don't know what it actually does exactly. Ooh, is it random? Yes, okay, it is random. That is many things. Wow, holy moly, this is busted. This must be busted. Good lord, it's so cool. I'm gonna be a big fan of this item. I'm like 900% sure. All right, Cryo Key. We just need Eliam, right? Yeah, we need 4 more Essence of Eliam, and we're good. Okay, let's teleport back and get some more, but this time, they don't know what they have coming. I have a Prismalean now! Yes, yes! You never stood a chance, Ice Clasper. And this is without armor associated with it, right? And I didn't reforge it, so like, this is just base Prismalean. Once we get the armor, like Daedalus armor from Cryonic Ore, and reforge it, just imagine what it'll be doing at that point. I like this. I'm a big fan of this. Oh, interesting, the first shot pierces as well. For at least one enemy. It might not be an infinite pierce or anything, but it does pierce. Oh god, landing that like sweet spot where the projectile just splits into a bunch of others is really powerful. So I should try and like leverage that to my advantage against Cryogen. Okay, I think we have enough Essence of Eliam. I might be a little bit off. Let's see, though. If we type in Cryo Key, I think I need one more. Yeah, so let's go back, get one more Essence of Eliam, and then we will have a Cryogen fight on our hands after I've set up, like, some platforms and junk. And ideally, we should win, and it'll be great. No, no, not that. Anything but that, please. No. No. Oh, God. Oh, God, Armageddon's on. All right. It is time, Cryogen. After all this wait, it is time for you to die. I don't know. I didn't really have anything set up for that. Oh, really? That's how I'm gonna lose adrenaline? Alright. Kinda hurt, too. Jeez. Oh, dang. That's unfortunate. Kind of a little bit worrisome, too. Like, the amount of damage I took there was pretty hefty. It's gonna cost me. I'm really, really cutting it as close as I possibly can to not getting adrenaline, huh? Oh. Oh no, I think I'm gonna get my comeuppance for calling Cryogen easy. For those who don't know, you can kind of do this against Cryogen's derping out phase if you get the right cycle, where you can just circle around him in such a way that he never gets to pull off his dash. But yeah, there you go. Cryogen's dead. Luckily, I managed to pull it off on my first attempt rather than, like, my 20th. So that is good. Let's go ahead and head home and try and get Permafrost to actually enter a house. So yeah, there we go. Cryogen defeated. I am pretty happy with that. It's been a very long episode. Goodness gracious, I've been recording for like an hour and 10 minutes, so hopefully you enjoyed it. We made a lot of progress today. We talked about a lot of important stuff today. I think generally a lot of good things happened. But that is all I'm going to be doing for today. Thank you for sticking with me in this wonderful little death mode playthrough of ours. I've been having a lot of fun even amidst all the nonsense that seems to happen to me. So hopefully you've been enjoying it as much as I have. And yeah, that's all that there is for today. I will see you guys on Saturday and Sunday for more Death Mode playthrough. Once again, there will be a Drowned VOD on Friday, but I'm not sure if we're going to have one on Monday. It all depends upon how much I play on Twitch now that we've caught up. So I'll see you guys later. Thanks for sticking with me and supporting me throughout all this. And that's it. See you later. I love you. Bye.